The U.S. has got Japan to what it is, invest in nuclear energy, and that nuclear power plant over there been destroying that ocean over there. I forget. Yeah, it's been destroying that ocean, man. If you look at a picture, that whole ocean is just completely filled with nuclear radiation. So they're basically killing the earth. So that's why you said when we talk about Edom, Esau, the so-called white man, he's just the leader. You know, the other nations is drunk in that wine too, so they also follow after the ways and the philosophies of America. So they got to be destroyed too, destroy the earth. You know, so they got to be destroyed as well. You know, because you know some of them nukes gonna hit Japan. Yeah. It ain't gonna wipe Japan fully out like it's gonna wipe out America, but some of them nukes gonna cleanse it, man. And the Most High gonna have people preserved of each nation, man.
But another thing too, if you think about the reason why United States has Japan able to make that nuclear, what you said, nuclear facility, make nuclear energy.
They invested in nuclear energy.
So United States investing in them?
No, Japan invested in the nuclear.
Oh, they're investing too. Because
they not nuclear power plants over there.
Okay, you have China and Russia remerging their economies, and there are economies coming up on a rise. That'll get off subject. And then you also have Iran, who has a I want to say it's I think it's $100 billion investment plan to Russia, because Russia's gonna give them military weapons. So that's gonna help boost up Russia's economy. And then on top of that, Russia, Iran, and China are all in alliance with each other. And they also have other countries that's in alliance with them also. So their economy is coming up. But then you have United States, Eastern Europe, Japan, and Australia, their economy is on a decline. So all the other countries who are on a decline, they're trying to come up against the other countries that are trying to bring development into their economy. That's why you have the BRICS nation. That's why China has dumped over, I think it's if I'm not mistaken, is it 1.7 or 1.9 billion dollars in U.S. Treasury? Because China owes almost 1.7 trillion dollars of United States debt, and they bought that debt out. But now since they bought America's debt out, what are they gonna do with the money? They're gonna put the money into other how should I put it? I wouldn't say other businesses. They're gonna extract America. They're gonna basically try and weed the money out, and they're gonna try and convert the money over to something else. So now that China bought America's debt, America's really in debt to China still. But China want nothing to do with it. That's why they said whenever they do international trade and export, they're not using the American dollar anymore. That's why they're gonna use the yuan. So now the American dollar has lost more value. So that's why American economy is falling. That's why they're telling Japan for them to invest in nuclear power. Why? Because Japan's already under subjection to America since they dropped the bomb on them. But since their economy's falling, where does that lead America? America's going to try and get into alliance with the other countries. They're not in alliance with China and Russia. But everybody's back in China and Russia. Go ahead.
It's an article. It was on published September 1st. It says Putin says dump the dollar.
Cunt.
Oh, we ain't doing too good, man.
Actually, we're not doing too good, but we're feeling a lot better. Because America's going down.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? The country that you people so-called love, you say God bless, God is cursing it, and we praise Him every day for it.
I agree with you. Our country is going to hell.
Yeah, it's crashing the economy. The morals of this place is all gone. Homosexuality, lesbian, they passed laws,
Lord.
all that. And the Most High is going to get ready to wipe it off the earth, man. Just like He did Sodom and Gomorrah.
Hey, Jesus is coming soon, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
He's coming with a sword.
and He's coming with a sword to kill a lot of people.
That's what it says in Revelations, right?
Yeah, He's coming to kill a lot of people.
That's right, but we'll go to heaven with you and I and Him.
Actually, you're in your heaven now.
That's right.
Is your
Hey,
heaven.
He gonna go though.
Yeah, you're gonna be there.
Yeah.
But you won't be joint heirs with Christ.
I'm only passing through temporarily.
You're right, but and you actually right, because after 1,000 years, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah, right. I agree with you.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He don't understand
He
nothing.
don't understand nothing. It's all spiritual, but for the camera, y'all
yeah,
know.
they
He
know.
right. He passed through temporarily. So after the 1,000 years, he's gonna be.
Because what El, you remember what El House said a while back? He said that first set gonna get burnt out the first day. Bro, we gonna weed through them the first day, bro.
Said that, he said Most High got to have a planet
full of Edomites,
man.
He said that first set, especially with that brother General Makanawa.
Man, Makanawa.
I feel sorry for whoever his slave, boy. That brother there don't be playing, man.
That's what we used to call Nehemiah all the time until you finally got the brother's name. We always call him Nehemiah, man. Because Nehemiah contended with Israel. He ripped the beards out, told them not to, worship the other gods, not to be selling on the Sabbath, Shabbat. Fuck with them, man. That's how he feel today. He want to get it in with Jay too.
It says Putin says dump the dollar. Russian President Vladimir Putin has dropped a bill that aims to eliminate the U.S. dollar and the euro from trade between CIS countries, so BRICS. So it just got the CIS, so that would mean China, India, and South Africa. And it says this means the creation of a single financial market between Russia, Armenia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan, some Asiatic dialect.
I think those are like UN. Those are UN nations.
Oh yeah, you might write Euro. Tajikistan and other countries of the former Soviet Union. This will help expand the use of national currency and foreign trade payments and financial services. So they trying to help forward the use of foreign currencies. So because the domestic currency today will be the U.S. dollar, because everybody is prone to it. Everybody uses it, so that's the domestic currency. But now they're pushing forward to use foreign currency. It says trade payments and financial services thus create preconditions for greater liquidity of domestic currency markets. So they trying to liquidate the U.S. dollar, man. And that's what they doing.
Same thing you do. That's like when you liquidate a house, you're gonna try and sell. You can't sell it for face value anymore. You're just trying to get it off the market. The same thing China was doing when they bought the debt.
Furniture liquidation.
Yeah. Now this sofa set probably worth $1,000, but we're gonna sell it to you for $300. Same thing that China was doing with American debt. Where I look for, they were liquidating American debt.
Liquidity of domestic currency markets, said a statement from Kremlin. The bill will also help to facilitate trade in the region and help to achieve macroeconomic stability. Within the framework of the Eurasian Economic Union, EEU, Eurasian Salat, discussed the possibility of switching to national currencies. According to the agreement between Russia, Belarus, Armenia, and obligatory transition to settlements in the national currency, Russian ruble, Belarusian ruble, drum and tin, respectively, most secure in 2025, and that's the pride of them. 2025, 2030. This place is not going on that far.
That's right. I even heard of Edomite watched a video about a taser talking about 20, 50 years from now, this could change how we approach, lethal situations and stuff like that. They thinking they fine, man. Go ahead, man.
Outside the CIS and EEU, Russia and China have been trying to curtail the dollar's dominance as well. It says, in August, China's central bank put the Russian ruble into circulation in Safini City province, launching a pilot two-currency ruble and yuan program. The ruble was introduced in place of the U.S. dollar.
Ooh, that's a cut. So guess what? Now they're starting to bring up that BRICS. They try to bring up that BRICS system, man. You know what, so lucky? That's like you have an investor, right? They invest, they purchase more than 40% of your product. That's your top buyer. But if they decide to, to buy their contract out, let's say for instance like how Michael Jordan bought his contract out. So now every Jordan you see he gets all the proceeds of it. That's why they had to bring in all the other athletes. That's why they had to bring in That's why they had to bring in all the other like kind of venues for them to make money. That's why they're trying. That's why America's trying to bring in all the other countries that they alliance with, so that they can try and bring their economy back up. That's why when all them other countries were part of the UN was investing to the Central Asian Bank. That's why they told them not to do it.
I got you right here. It's Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Son.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
So the men that was at peace with America have deceived them now. So the same country that you're supposed to be in alliance with, now they're investing money into your enemy now. So now they're being confederate against you. You know, to back brother up about the liquidity, the word liquidate. And this is American Century Dictionary. Just for the record, it was published. It was published in 1995. And since then, you know they changed definitions of certain words. So this is 20 years ago. Liquidate. Close out the affairs of a business by paying debt and distributing assets. What did they do? They bought America's debt and then they distributed the money. They liquidated. By paying debts and distributing assets, pay, convert into cash, the last definition, kill. And they killed all ties with America. I just want to bring that up.
Nah,
so now
they're
being confederate. All the people that's confederate with thee is against thee.
It says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. So that means they're prevailing. So they're actually liquidating the dollar. They're actually doing what they plan to do, man. So it's actually, they're actually having a success with it, so to say, man. You know? It says, and you can tell that by the prices. They say the prices of food, of things that you naturally buy, is going to go up, man. You know? The eggs and the milk is on the same thing, it's like on the same level as like the gas. Because gas is a solid thing that everybody needs. Eggs, milk, that's like a solid thing that everybody, like, you know, every time somebody do some good grocery shopping, you always guarantee to get some what? Eggs and some milk.
I don't care what it is.
You always guarantee to get some eggs,
some milk, and some bread.
Exactly. That's the main. That's like the main thing.
I knew it was Jake, man.
No, I'm saying, so when they up the price on that, man, that lets you know right now, man, because what? The eggs, the milk, what you can make that mixes with certain breads. Like that's like the base mixture of a lot of food. Eggs, milk. You know, it's like every time what you cook something, throw an egg in there. Or you need some milk to mix it in there with. You know what I mean? That's like the basic. Those like the basic concepts, the base of ingredients, man. You know,
the basic ingredients, man. So I knew a Jake that I was staying with. He was down to the last little bit. He always buy my local bread and some eggs. That's it. Nah. You can literally really go a week with like a local, well, like I would say a week, but you know, like let's say you had 2 loaves of bread and like 36 eggs, man. You can truck it out, man. You know.
That's what I had to do. I bought me a can of peanut butter.
Yeah, man.
And a loaf of bread.
Yep. That's what I did. That's what I did, man. Yeah, that's what I did. I bought me a loaf of bread, apple jelly, all natural honey, you know, peanut butter and all that. You know, bought me some bananas. Good to go.
Good.
You feel me? Know? I mean, I have a few chicken breasts at the house. I still got a few bags of rice from my brother. I'm good. You know?
Hey, but that's the sacrifice we make, you know, coming to this truth, man.
And
we don't care.
I was gonna say, in a way, I was gonna say we enjoy it because it goes to show that YAHAWASHI was dealing with it. But at the same time, though, we know that this is a light affliction. So we're not like the other Jakes thinking like if Jake don't equal out, man, Jake gonna go crazy, man. You know, but us, we know that when we afflict ourselves willingly, we know that we doing it. You know what I'm saying? To strengthen our spirit. Jake carnal-minded. And scripture say to be carnal-minded is death, your iniquity. But your body is laden with iniquity.
Because we don't have to have I mean, it's nice to have a fridge full of food, but as long as the Most High sustain us with our daily bread, we don't give a fuck. Because we eat to live. We don't live to eat. You know what I mean? So when you feel that sensation in your stomach, we throw down whatever's lawful. We throw it right on down there just to sustain that feeling in that belly, man. Because hunger is an enemy that you can't kill. You know?
Yeah, there's been times, man, where I might not have, you know, enough food for me to have a lunch at my job because you know, like a few days out I get paid. Man, if I have you know, $2, man, I'd rather go buy water, man, than I go buy food. You know, I mean, I got somebody at the house I can cook, but I know it's gonna cost me more money to buy that local bread and that peanut